Boys and girls, today I want us to talk again about adjectives and adding adjectives to our writing. You have chosen an animal that you wanted to learn more about. You looked up that animal on Nat Geo to find out different facts about that animal. And then you went to Flipgrid and you did a Flipgrid to tell us the facts that you have learned. You also started to work on a piece of writing that is considered an informational piece of writing. Remember, when I have an informational piece of writing, that means I'm giving facts about something. And it's something, when we give facts, it's something that I can prove to be true. Now, adjectives are what we use to tell more about a noun. A noun is a person, place, animal, or thing. And so in our informational stories this week, we are writing about a thing, and actually an animal. And so in the animal, this is a great place to use adjectives. An adjective helps to paint a better picture of what you're talking about. That I can say, for example, the dog is running, but that doesn't describe the dog for me. If I said the big dog, that helps me paint a better picture. If I say then the big black dog, that also paints an even better picture. The job of our writing is to paint a picture for the person who's reading our story. Adjectives, we talked yesterday, what do adjectives do? They describe, they might tell what color something is, or the size, or how many, or how does it feel? How does it look? How does it sound, or how it behaves? Like yesterday, I had trouble thinking about this word. Like if I said the wild dog, because that helps me to know how it is behaving. All right. So today, what I want to do is I did my story about the warthog. All right. So I'm going to use my paper to help us know how do we do that. Okay, again, when we're adding adjectives to our writing, we are trying to paint a picture for the reader. That's what we're doing. And the better a picture that we can paint, the better our writing is. When I read Harry Potter is a story that I like to read, and J.K. Rowling uses wonderful words so that I can picture in my head, what does the castle look like? What does Harry look like? So, and that's what we want to do with our writing. We want our reader to be able to picture in their head what it is I'm trying to tell about. Okay, so when we look at our sentence here, my sentence says a warthog has tusks. Now, when I think about that, I want to say, what could I add to better put a picture into it? All right. So I can say a warthog has, well, from what I read yesterday, it has actually 4 tusks. And so I can say, instead of just saying a warthog has tusks, I can say a warthog has 4 tusks. And that helps me know a little bit more because I've added this word for, and telling how many is an adjective because it tells me how many tusks did he have. Okay. Now I can even tell more. Okay. One of the things when I look at the tusks, I can see that they're curved. So I could add in my writing, a warthog has 4 curved tusks. A warthog has 4 curved tusks. And what that does is it paints an even better picture. Now, I also could put pointed, right? Because at the end, those tusks are pointed. And so I can say a warthog has 4 curved, comma, pointed, curved, pointed tusks. And what I know is I went from a warthog has tusks, so what does that mean? To adding all the detail that helps the reader picture exactly what I mean when I say that he has tusks. So I added what? 4 and curved and pointed. Okay. And that helps the reader better picture in their head, what do I mean when I say they have tusks? A warthog has a head. Well, we know animals have heads, but I just use this as an example. And so, what can I do? Well, first of all, I know that their head is large. They're large, and that because when I read about it, that's what it told me. And so I can say a warthog has a large head. It's not little, it's big. So the word large tells me more about what kind of head they have. Another clue is that their head is shovel shaped. And so that's describing the head too. So I can say a warthog has a large, comma, shovel shaped head. Period. So what I added is large, shovel shaped head. So again, the reason I'm going to use adjectives is it helps to describe the noun. It helps the reader to get a picture in their head about what it is you're talking about. And good writers are looking for ways to help their reader better understand what they're trying to say. We want, as writers, for our readers to be able to picture it in their head. And that's what adjectives do. They help you to better paint a picture of what you're talking about. Okay? So I hope when I look at your writing, I'm going to see lots of words that describe the nouns you're talking about. Look at your writing and see, did you add some adjectives that help paint a picture for your reader? And that's what I would like to see today. All right, everybody have a great day.